The Board of Trustees, oh, Barbara's not here. Sorry, let me wait, sorry, just one second. I'm gonna wait till Barbara's, she's running. Barbara has done an excellent job. Very thankful. Setting up a recording. Get ready for the gavel again. You're going to be Mr. Gavel. Mrs. Johnson, we were just saying you're doing an excellent job. Thank you. Truly, truly, thank you. Yes, you are. Okay, okay. It's okay. Mr. Hunt is our gavel this evening. Sir. The Board of Trustees of the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District is called to order at 6:02 p.m. This is a public hearing on the master plan principles held on February the 15th, 2022. We have a quorum with all members present with the exception of Mrs. Bronzell. Mr. McKeever.
Good evening, President Williams, Board of Trustees. Tonight I'm just going to go over a little bit of the review of the master plan principles that we talked about back in January. I think it was January 13th. And so I'll go over that very quickly on the review. This is a look of what the existing master plan principles are that were actually derived back in 2003. I'll go over the details what the changes are that we're recommending. And this is the recommended for tonight. And as we get into the details of it, the following objectives are used to consider as much as possible when developing new attendance boundary zones. So to maximize enrollment at all campuses, the recommendation is for elementary schools to move to 800 enrollment with an 800 capacity. A middle school, sixth grade school at 625 enrollment, but we're going to build them at a capacity of 680. Junior high schools, 7th and 8th grade, enrollment of 1250 with a capacity of 1250, and then high schools bumped to 2500. If you remember, the junior highs were at 1400, and we have reduced that to 1250. The middle schools were at 750, and we reduced that down to 680, but we're going to hold enrollment at 625. So as you move down, number 2, we did not change number 2 at all to embrace the neighborhood school concept for all elementary students who reside in Lamar CISD. The ones that are bold and italicized, we made some little changes. So number 3 was to minimize elementary transitions and offer pre-K through 5 in all elementary schools. Number 4 was to draw secondary 6 through 12 zones which reflect the diversity of the district. And then number 5, to keep secondary 6 through 12 grades feeder school track campuses in proximity to one another. Number 6, to minimize frequent high school rezoning. And number 7, to draw attendance zones in a way that support an efficient, effective use of school facilities. And so that is a recommendation, and this is the public hearing. So, thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Johnson, are there any public comments concerning the master plan principles? Okay, this completes the agenda items. Oh. Mr. Tucker, yes.
Matthew Tucker. I just wanted to make sure on these master plan principles, my goal was just to make sure we keep them small. I don't want to see the maximum enrollment go up to 2,500. Because my fear is, like George Ranch, we get to 2,900. So what are we gonna have, 3,400 at the new schools? Or are we gonna have, I don't even like 1,250 at the junior high. I think I would like to drop that down to 1,100, 2,000 maximum at the high schools. That way, you can't say a bigger school benefits kids, I don't think. I mean, I can't think of anything unless there's something I don't know. But less participation. You say in the junior high, you have 150 kids try out for basketball. They take 25, or let's say it's anything. I don't think higher numbers equal better for kids. So I say, let's do our best not to follow Katy or any other big school district, and let's lead the way. Let's be hey, how do y'all have these small campuses and, let all your kids participate in community school, all that. So my goal is 2,000 high school. Keep it, right around that. I have more to say. I didn't really want to get into all of it, so I'll just keep it at that. Let's just keep it simple. So I feel like some mistakes may have been made that have led to maybe we need to redo these zoning principles. But I think if we plan better and we actually stick to the principles, I think it'll be better going forward. If we're going to have these, I think you should also maybe remove that as much as possible. Because if it's principles, I would like it to see hey, these are our guiding principles. Let's not have that little way out right there. Because if you say as much as possible, then you can just kind of, to me, it can move away from these at any point. So, and sorry, I didn't know if this meeting started at 6:30 or 6, so I ran up here and I didn't know. So, but anyways, so my overall statement is let's keep if at all possible, enrollment low. And I understand sometimes things grow fast and we don't want to use portables. So if we want to have capacity be built a little bit higher to deal with that, potential spike in population for a 2-year period, I mean, I don't think any principal is going to complain about a school being too big, and they might have some extra rooms from time to time to use for small group testing or whatever they want to do. But let's keep the enrollment. I think those numbers were good. They didn't make any sense with the 1,400 at junior high and 2,000 at high school. Yeah, that doesn't add up. But I think we could keep it at 1,100 junior high, maybe 2,000 high school. And if you want to have the capacity be a little higher just to handle the thing. So that's all I got to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Okay, so this completes the agenda items. The meeting is adjourned. It is 6:08 p.m.